Tim Crow kind enough to join us, a Colorado Democrat, on what he makes of all of this. Where do you think this is going, Congressman?
Neil, it's good to be with you. First of all, today was our final hearing that culminated 5 months of bipartisan work. We have completed an investigation. It is thorough. It is comprehensive. In the coming days, we're going to release our report that is the definitive story of the security failures and what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania, and our recommendations for how to fix it. Right? We're not just here to complain about what happened, but to have very, very specific recommendations for reform, both short-term and long-term, to give Americans the confidence that this will never happen again.
Do you have confidence in the Secret Service now, Congressman?
Well, my job is not to have confidence in the Secret Service. And in fact, my job is not to have confidence in any government agency. My job as a member of Congress is to do oversight, to ask tough questions, to make sure that taxpayer dollars are being effectively used, to make sure the mission of government to serve the American people actually is carried out. So no, I never take anything at face value. I never take anyone at their word here, because that's not my job. That's not what my constituents expect me to do. So I'm going to continue to ask the tough questions, and there's going to be some time to implement these recommendations. Some of them are long-term training focused, some of them are structural, some of them are the way in which the agency operates, and those are things that don't change overnight.
Yeah, and I know, and you're far more aware of this than I'll ever be, but I do know that communication got to be a big issue, and that even some of the recommendations they get that make sure, if it's local police or local officials, or you're working coordination with the FBI and then Secret Service, that everyone is on the same, at least, communication page, able to reach each other, walkie-talkies, whatever it is. What do you make of that, and how that could prevent or at least limit incidents like this?
Yeah, you're spot on, Neil. That actually was my focus of this investigation, was looking at communications and command and control. You know, my time as an Army Ranger overseas, I did 3 combat tours in Iraq and Afghanistan with Special Operation Task Forces, and we worked across large distances, multiple levels of government. We worked with foreign countries, with law enforcement, with intelligence, with military, with diplomatic services, and for that to actually work, you need a common operational picture, is how we talk about it in the military. So your commanders need to know everything that's going on, where your units are, a unified communication. In this case, you literally had a situation where the Secret Service is writing hand-scribbled notes to each other, sending emails to each other about what's happening real time at an event like this, and text messaging each other on their personal phones. Unacceptable. Big changes need to happen here.
I've been asking this to guest congressmen of either party on what they make, for example, of the president's pardoning of his son. It's done. It is what it is. But your thoughts?
Yeah, I came out and said that I thought it was unfortunate, it was a mistake. I just think that the president should be held to a higher standard, any president. And when it comes to conflicts of interest and family issues, that there should be opting out of those decisions by the president, because the application of the law is the standard, is the baseline standard, but more than that, it's about trust in the American people, right? And the president must always be acting in a way that instills trust, that shows that you're using the vast powers of the presidency in the interest of the American people. And you saw this actually in the first Trump administration, when Donald Trump used the pardon powers for family members and for other close associates. So I spoke up about it then, and obviously I'm speaking up about it now.
You have a habit of doing that, which is to be admired. Thank you as well, Congressman, for your credible service to this country. Brave service at that.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.